And the security guards told him that if he's associated with them over there, can't use restroom here.
Are you recording?
Yes, it's a government building. I'm allowed to record. Sure, I can. Watch. See, it's recording right now.
Leave my building. Leave the building, please.
This is a government building.
Leave the building, please.
For what reason?
Cannot have your phone out recording here.
Then
You have to prove you have a medical
Oh,
condition.
it doesn't say you have to prove it, although I do have a note in the car that shows that I have a medical condition that I'm not allowed to wear around. I'll tell you what. You want to bet $20 on whether I've got the note? You want to bet $20 on that?
Stay your distance.
I'm keeping my distance. You keep yours. Okay, I'm as far back as I can go.
Please do not record our clients. That's not acceptable.
I'm not recording them. I'm recording you. I'm recording him. I'm recording your employees. You're trying to.
You are going out the door right now.
Are you a police officer?
No, I'm not.
Then get your hands off of me.
I want you out of this
I want
building.
you to
You
get your hands
have
on me.
no business in this building. I want you out right now.
You're touching me.
You
dude.
are going. Call the police.
Call the police.
Call the police.
What's going on, guys? This is Early Product News. This video comes to us from Indy News on the Street. I absolutely love this channel. I encourage you to go binge watch it if you haven't. He needs way more than 9,000 subscribers. Let's help him get to 10,000. Now, this video shows Santa being ostracized from a public building by Kermit the Grinch. I don't know that Indy News on the Street is Santa Claus. Let's just say, like Bruce Wayne and Batman, I've never seen them in the same room at the same time. So go to Indy News on the Street, subscribe, and tell them Disorderly Product News sent you. Let's watch the video.
This is a public. Okay. Well, I do need to talk to you to make an assault report. Here is that they've been refusing to let a fellow who's a handicapped person to use the public restrooms in a public government building. And I can tell from what you just told him that you understand that that's not shouldn't be a problem for him to be able to use a public restroom in a public government building. Only reason I came over here is because they had refused before, so I came over a couple weeks ago and videoed it because I couldn't believe they would do such a stupid thing, but they did. That video's gone viral. The supervisor from upstairs said, "Hey, let him go." So then today I came in, he called some other guy down who immediately came and put hands on me, physically grabbed me and tried to shove me out. I've got that on video and I'd be glad to show it to you. I'd like to make a police report, get his information on that police report for assault. It doesn't have to cause me pain for it to be an assault. It's a simple assault.
I'm asking you, did it cause you pain? I'm not asking you to explain the law to me.
It caused me discomfort.
Okay, do you need an ambulance?
No, I don't need an ambulance.
Okay, you're wanting to make a report, you have an ID.
I do.
Okay, can I see it?
Sure. You're gonna make a police report on this, right?
Is that what you're asking me
Yes.
to do? That's what I thought I heard, so that's
Yeah.
what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
'Cause that's how it usually works there, Magnum PI. A citizen asks for a complaint to be made, and the officer skips away and gets to writing. You can see why he might be a little bit cautious, especially with your condescending undertones. That's Santa Claus, for heaven's sakes. Saint Nick. He's a saint. It's time you put a little respect on his name.
Here, I'll be glad to do my ID. I don't have a problem with that. You guys are gonna learn. You can't just go hands-on. That doesn't work. Oh, you didn't, but the other guy did. I've got the video to prove he did. I'll be glad to show the video. That's a very smart thing. Now, 2 weeks ago when, or however long ago it was, you threatened to, but you sure threatened to. Well, you sure threatened to, but you smartly backed off of that threat. That wouldn't have worked out good for you. When the supervisor came down, she was surprised that he hadn't already gone to the bathroom, because she had explained a couple weeks ago that he was. Who told you?
This officer here. Again, your guys' policy right now is they have to wear masks. You have to wear a mask. Okay, well, you get him a mask, put a mask on, but that doesn't. You can't just. You're just refusing him because he was from over there. That's what you said, and it's on camera that you refused him because he was from over there. But hey, the video doesn't lie. The video doesn't lie.
As long as this guy stays alive, Omar the tent maker is going to stay in business making pants and shirts.
You said that he couldn't go in because he was from over there. Video doesn't lie.
Well, she told us. She said anybody coming from the worship plant is not doing business in here. They're not use the restroom.
And that's not what she said just now, though, is it? Nope. And that's not what these guys said. Gotta follow the law.
Well, I'll follow the advantage.
It's good advice. Don't engage me because I'm going to win this one. Officer, what's your name? Officer, what's your name?
Officer Means.
Officer Means. All right.
Officer Means was quick to jump in and say, well, it's their policy that you have to wear a face mask. He's the only officer that I see in attendance right there. So when somebody says, officer, what's your name? And you continue to stare at the ground, makes me think you believe as long as you can't see them, they can't see you. Nothing an officer hates more than IDing, but always get their badge or their star number, because that number directly correlates with him. There can be 10 Officer Means, but there's only one with that badge number.
All right. What's your partner's name?
Officer Fiscus.
Fiscus. All right, great. Your body cameras are rolling, right?
Yep.
All right.
Sure is.
I love that. They don't even give you the option to turn them off, do they?
Nope.
That's him to do a report.
So one of the security guards put his hands on her.
Yep.
All this over. Mentally handicapped.
Yeah. It's technically a correct word.
Yeah, retarded is not a
You know
bad
what?
word.
You guys don't want to have an argument with me. Come to my building, put on a mask. That's all
I can't hear you.
When you come in the building, put on a mask. That's all I ask you.
Okay. And if he's got,
You have no
if
problem
he's,
with that.
Okay.
yeah, I've got a medical exemption.
So
You know
that's
that,
the only
right?
problem you had?
He said he got a, yeah, they didn't want to.
Then why did you tell the man that if he was standing over there?
Because that's what she told us. She told us that anybody who came in here that was not doing business.
Who's she? The one that we just talked
Yeah, the
to?
one that you talked to could not.
And what's her name?
Jen. She
Jennifer.
could not use the restroom. Then he told me, the officer told me different. So it don't matter to me who uses the restroom.
Oh, but I've used the bathroom. I cover
Yeah,
my
you
face
used,
going
you used
in
to
there.
come here all the time.
I do.
Yeah. And I never stopped you until she told us what to do.
Yeah.
But he's been stopped every time, though.
Well, we
Daniel's been
appreciate
stopped every
your
time.
kind attitude right now. Thank you.
Sure, do you have is this address accurate for you on that?
Everything is accurate.
Okay, do you have a phone number?
You want me to hold this?
Sure. Yeah, hold that for a second.
For some reason.
She's been here.
He's
He's got a burgundy shirt on. Security guy. You need to call him out.
It's in the dictionary.
He
You
needs
can
to
look up the
our
word.
door. We're waiting for the security to clear out a little bit. We'll go in. They want to interrupt business. Just go outside for a few minutes.
nice.
Come on quickly here.
Well, I mean,
Yeah, it
this
is.
contraption
It is.
here, it keeps things a lot stiller.
Hold it, you are. It's up to you. No, you're fine. I trust you. I don't think the police officer's going to steal my phone. I will not.
Everybody loves Santa.
Don't put your hands on me. You're putting your hands on me.
Well, there's probably
Without
eyewitnesses
saying
who saw it
anything,
too.
he immediately just put his hands on me before he said anything else.
Put your hands off of me. I want you out of this room. You have no business.
All for using the bathroom.
Look how close he's getting up in my face. I can't wear a mask, yet he's getting right up in my face.
I know it was.
It's nice and sweet.
He learned his lesson. That's why you do things like this. You gotta, that's why he does this. So watch, stuff like that. First Amendment audits, that's in essence what this is. We have the right to use this as a public building.
Sure.
There's something else on here that I need to be
Yeah. So without saying a word, first thing he did before he actually got a word out of his mouth was put his hands on me and tried to shove it.
Not me. I don't need to walk
That's the
away.
same information I got from him, I got from you, and see what his side of the story is. I'm going to do a report and check it and follow it up, okay?
All right, sounds good.
Can't give me the exact time frame in which they'll be in contact with you. Everything's kind of backed up because of everything's going on.
I understand.
So, this is the date, the time, case number, battery. I'm off with Fiscus. That's my unit number, all right?
Thank you, Officer.
All right, thanks. Thanks, officer.
I'll take hands off it.
I'm not worried about it.
Yeah.
Have a good day. Thank you, guys. Yep.
Thank you, Officer Means. Thank you, Officer Viscus. We're going to video this interview with... What's that? All right.
We can get along now?
I hope so.
Me too, sir.
I hope so. So you understand that it's okay in a public lobby for me to be there and video. It's okay for him to go to the bathroom.
Until they say the restrooms are closed. It's not a problem.
Yeah. All right.
Have a good day.
All right. So there it goes, guys. We do have an actual police report filed. We've got a security guard who is. I will encourage the prosecutor to prosecute press charges. I doubt it will happen. Probably will end up with some sort of a diversion, if anything. But and I'm okay with that. I'm not looking for him to go to jail or anything. But I do think that there needs to be some consequences for him going hands-on right off the bat before saying anything. First thing he did was went hands-on. That doesn't work for me. And he's working on behalf of the state. He's not a state employee, but he's working on behalf of the state. So that, being a government, being that he's working on behalf of the state, he cannot. That puts the state at jeopardy. Now, the very person who, in front of us, told the security guys during the last video, as well as during this video, that he could go to the bathroom. That very same person has they're claiming has told them that they can't use the restroom. So all we know is what they actually said in front of us. And they're claiming that when she wasn't in front of us, that she's trying to tell them to deny the access to the public bathrooms in the public government building. So, who do you believe? Security guards who come put your hand...
So go on over to Indy Street News. You will not be disappointed. That's the cooler driving Santa Claus. You can imagine what the rest of his content's like. So go on over there, Indy News Street. Tell them Disorderly Product News sent you. One last thing. I want to wish you and yours a very safe and happy, healthy work week if you're working this week. If not, or if so, either way, good night.